Welcome again. This is Mosioma Augustine. If you are here for your first time, just remember to do what? To subscribe, and at the same time, don't forget to like this video. And if there are some individuals who have not already joined, ask them to join this live stream. Today I'm going to have a guest, a YouTuber, an influencer, and she has done amazing in terms of content creation. So I believe you are going to learn one or two things from her, which is so amazing. If you are aspiring to be a content creator, a YouTuber to be specific, then this is the right stream which you are supposed to join. And I believe I, as an individual, is the one who is late, but she's going to join this live stream within a few minutes. But for now, let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm worried. How's your weekend? Mine has been so fine. Mine has been so fine, and especially up to now, since I've been watching Man United game. At first up we were 1-0 ahead. I don't know the results which are how they are at the moment, but I believe this team is going to win, even though we are having some challenges. Fulham was just playing fantastic. It was playing well. Up to now, my weekend has been fine. It has been entertaining. I'm worried. How has been your weekend? How is it being? How is it going? And now we are almost coming to the end of this weekend. What have you done it? Have you recovered from day and day struggle? Were you able to recreate yourself? Were you able to rebuild yourself? Were you able to focus on things which really matter, like your family members, your friends, your good relationship? Were you able to be in that situation to at least build some kind of what? Some introspection of yourself? I hope you have done that. That would be amazing if you were able to at least be so close to your family members, to your relatives, and all those you appreciate as such. So today we are going to talk more specifically about the whole issue of content creation, areas such as monetization of your content. At the same time, some of the challenges which you as a content creator you are going to face or you are already facing, and what are some of the privileges, what are the advantages of you as an individual pursuing content creation. So that's what we are going to pursue today. That's what we are going to discuss today. And I believe this live stream is going to be entertaining. At the same time, we are going to learn one or two things concerning content creation if you haven't involved yourself in content creation. And there are some things which make individuals not to pursue content creation. Those are the things which I want to touch. And I believe it's going to be entertaining, it's going to be fulfilling, because these are those individuals who have already gone through that journey, who have already gone through the obstacles, and they have overcame some of those obstacles, which is something good. You can learn from them, you can get some encouragement from those individuals who are ahead of you. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I believe that's exactly what we are going to do, and we are going to learn a lot from her. So she's amazing. She's a YouTuber. She's done a lot in terms of content creation. And those are some of the things which I believe she's going to touch on how you need to come with a niche which you are going to specialize, on how you need to come with what, how you need to collaborate with other content creators. So those are some of the things which I believe we are going to cover in this exercise. So it's going to be amazing if we are going to join now. So it could be okay for you as an individual to prepare yourself, organize yourself for this time. So I need to ask her. So I hope she's going to join now. So we are going to learn a lot, but I would like also you to comment below what are some of the experiences. If you are a content creator, what have you learned through the whole journey of content creation? At the same time, what are some of the advantages which you gain from content creation? What have you learned from this whole content creation issue? And have you gained some traction? Have you earned some income from content creation? So I would like to understand that now. So you can leave your comment, share some of the comments which you're interested to have to share. So it's going to be entertaining. So as always, I appreciate those individuals who are we are on this journey together, who are continually supporting me. I appreciate you so much. I don't take your time for granted. It's nice to have a team to build a community. That's why I try as much as possible to reply your comments, to like your comments, to love your comments. That's why it's amazing to have a team such as you, such as Season, which is continually supporting me, even though it's a tough scenario, it's a tough situation. So let me do something. So it's nice to see people doing what. Let me confirm if she's doing. So I hope things are going to be okay. She's going to join. So within a short period of time, let me see if she's going to join this live stream. So if you have some questions, don't fear to comment to ask, and I will post those questions on the screen so that you can be in a good position to reply to them. At the same time, those individuals who are going to join this live stream are going to maybe they could avoid doing what repeating the same questions. So that's why it's so okay if you start commenting your questions. So so it will be okay if you start posting your questions which you are going to ask her. We are going to learn from those questions. That's the most essential and amazing thing which I want to do on this live stream. So I believe from learning from those who have already made some steps ahead of you, it's kind of encouraging and it enables you as an individual to avoid falling into that trap that it's not possible to succeed, or some of the challenges which you are facing, it's you as an individual who is facing those challenges alone. So through having those experiences, through learning from those individuals who have already achieved something, then it's something which is nice, something which is inspiring, and it enables you to avoid that mentality that you are on this journey alone. It's not you alone. Most and more individuals are facing the same or similar challenges, but through hard work, through perseverance, through persistence, they become more successful, they become more what? More even more humble actually. Because if you are going to have some overnight success, then you can't really appreciate the fact that there are some other individuals who are working really hard, but they are not achieving the same success which you have already achieved. They are not reaching the top of the mountains which you have as an individual have already achieved. So that's why it's so necessary for you as a person to appreciate the process, enjoy the process, don't postpone your happiness, be contented with what you have, be present, and that's the most important thing, that's the most essential thing which I believe can enable us as upcoming content creators to persist in our journey, to pursue success, to persist in our dreams to build online businesses. So it's so inspiring when I find some individuals trying their best, trying as much as possible to ensure that they don't avoid that process of enjoying the process. I need to take care of the tokens, otherwise we will be off. I need to see some amount of tokens which are remaining to avoid the scandals of KPLC. So for those who are joining, remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, just comment, leave your comments on this live stream, and it's going to be a success. That's all I believe. This live stream is going to be a success, and through that success, it cannot be achieved by one individual alone. Success can actually be achieved by most individuals by you joining this live stream, by you taking your time to join this live stream. So I seriously appreciate, it's not that you have free time, but because of the love you want to show, because of the support you want to show, because of what you want to show that you are not in this journey alone, you are not in this war alone, then that's why appreciate your time, appreciate the community which you are building, and the truth of the matter is we are going to win this war together, we are going to win this battle together. So continue subscribing, continue sharing with your colleagues as such. So maybe I'll give you a brief questions which I want to touch on. First is how to come up with a good niche, how to come up with a niche, and then how to find how to come up with a niche, some of the basic equipments which you need you as an upcoming content creator, and how maybe one can achieve some time watch or watch time hours. Because one thing you need to understand, if you're a YouTube, there's some things which you need to cover in order for you to be monetized. One, you need to reach at least 1,000 subscribers. That's the minimum number of subscribers which you need in order to be monetized. And the second thing which you need to cover in order for you to apply for YouTube partnership is to reach 1,000, not 1,000, but 4,000 watch hours within one, let's say within one last year. How can I put it to be clear? For instance, if I have reached 4,000 watch hours now, then those hours must be within now and must be within 1 year. You see, they must be within 1 year. So it's not the cumulative since when you started your YouTube channel. No, it is the amount of time which has been watched for the last 1 year, let's say, and that time it can even be covered within 1 month, 2 months. So it depends you as a content creator, but the majority you have been given a 1 year time. There's this also issue of on how you need to market yourself on other social media platforms, let's say Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. How should you market yourself and not be seen as someone who is greedy, who is a spam, as such? Also, how to what? How should whether you as an individual, whether you as a YouTuber, you should delete your old videos which you began as you are starting Jen. So that could be amazing too if she is going to tackle those questions. And lastly, whether you should give some gifts, kind of buying some subscribers, that is the issue. And she's also going to talk about how she came up with her niche, the whole issue of content creation, and she's going to elaborate to us on how she managed to get monetized on YouTube, and what are some of the challenges which she has faced as a YouTuber. So we are like 15 minutes late. She's like 15 minutes late, but I hope she's going to join. And so those are some of the topics which she's going to touch. And I believe if you are interested in those topics, then it's going to be amazing to share with you and find it kind of educative. So that's it. So I hope she's going to enjoy. And also you can comment how has been your week as an individual, and what are some of the good experiences you came across this weekend. Or so that's it. What's up? So we are going to at least have some comments. Let's see. I'm going to work these things up. So our guest today she's known as Maureen Shany. She's a YouTuber, as I've said before, and she does content creation on travel. She does also on discussions as dialogue and also lifestyle. So she does so many things on her YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to that YouTube channel, I believe you are missing out, and you should join and support her. That could be amazing. We need to support each other. This journey cannot be won by one individual. It's a collaboration. It's a collaborative issue, because if you think you are going to win this journey alone, I think yeah, you can win it, but maybe you cannot go that far. That's actually the idea. So we need to be enjoying some time here, but I think I should share. So for those joining, since she has not joined this live stream, but I think we should continue with some discussion. So if you are joining, I need to pin this. I need to pin this link to this live stream, and then you need to join. You can join using the link which I've posted here before she joins, and you can talk one or two things concerning your, if you are interested to do YouTube, and what are some of the questions which you can what you intend to ask her, and what is your process, what has been your process of growing your YouTube channel if you have one, and if you haven't, why have you not started your YouTube channel? I would like to hear that from you, and it can be a good experience to share from you, my subscribers, those people who are supporting. So it can be really nice to have your opinion on this. So that's why I've decided to share this ring. Before she joins, we can make one-on-one discussion concerning the whole process of YouTube. Why as an individual haven't you joined this live stream, not live stream, but YouTube content creation process? And if you have a reason, and what's your intentions of overcoming that obstacle, that barrier? So those are some of the things which I would like you to share. So if you haven't joined this live stream, then not joining, but if you have joined this live stream, just use that ring and let's talk before she comes on. And I'm your host. I need to repeat my name. I'm Mosioma Augustine. If you haven't heard of my name, I'm Mosioma Augustine. And I appreciate those individuals supporting um, something. Okay, but maybe I should state my own opinions concerning a niche. What are some of the questions which I want to discuss before she comes along? And for instance, coming up with a niche. I believe if you as an individual you are having some difficulty in coming up with a niche, something first you need to do is just first start your YouTube channel. That's the most essential part. Just start your YouTube channel and post those things which you're interested in as an individual. Post those things. Maybe if you are, for instance, doing somewhat, you're digging and you get some interesting farming formulas, some interesting products which you need to share with. You need to share or keep some memories. Then just post that. Start posting some of those things which interest you. Start posting those things, and with time, as you continue posting those things, you are going to have something which clicks with or clicks, yeah, something which clicks or you appreciate, and that is going now to be your niche. Just start posting, and with time you may end up building some good audience, some good community, and you may end up making a good living, if not a living, some savings from that niche. So concerning the whole issue of coming up with a niche, then it's good for you as an individual to do to start posting, or the first thing is start a YouTube channel and then start posting some of those things which interest you. Don't kind of put yourself in a box that you don't want to post anything which is outside of your niche. No. If you are a beginner, just post. Post those things which are so interesting to you as an individual, and you may end up building some community around that thing which interests you. And on equipment, so it's so challenging for an individual to come up with good equipment, more especially due to financial issues. Most individuals find it so difficult to come up with, how can I say, with quality equipment. But on that, I think the best thing you have to do is just start with what you have. And most of us, what we have are smartphones, and smartphones have cameras. Since you have a camera on your smartphone, why can't you use it? So Some individuals may have a different perspective. For instance, I thought I as an individual should buy the best camera and I have it, but that has not prevented me from using a smartphone. For instance, I'm live streaming using a smartphone, but there are some ways in which I'm inspired with the camera I own because I just think that this is an equipment which I almost sacrificed like 1 year to acquire, and I don't want to let myself down, and I don't have any excuse to have or to provide that. Why am I not creating content? So I have the equipment which I need. So that's why it's so annoying that maybe you have equipment but you don't know how to use them. But if you want to use really something which you want to start creating content with, then the best thing which you need to create your content with is that thing which you have at hand, which is not going to cost you any money. But if you are having some money, then this is the order which I've seen individuals encouraging people to to buy their equipment. First, if you really want to produce those videos which are, let's say, within the house, you are going to provide those products within your house, then first ensure you start with audio. Find yourself a good mic, which are going to ensure that which you, which is going to ensure that you have your listeners are going to get you what you are talking about. Your audience is going to get your message. After having that audio, then now you should go to writing. Now have those lights which you are capable of affording, have those lights, and from then now you should consider now buying a camera. So it's supposed to be that order. Start with a good audio. Now you should go to lighting, and after lighting now have a camera which you're going to use to create your own content with. So I believe those is how you are supposed to. So that's the way you are going to be. That's how I can put the whole issue of equipment. What about the issue of watch time hours? So this is also one of the challenging issues when you come up with YouTube. Is how are you going to cover those 4,000 watch hours? That's a it's like ahead of a project, ahead of a task. Coming up with those 4,000 watch hours is not a one, two process or a problem which is supposed to be solved in one, two steps. But since I've not yet achieved those 4,000 watch hours, there's no way I'm going to give you from my own experiences. But from what I've learned is the first thing which you need to ensure is at least provide content which resonates with your audience and those individuals who have not yet realized your content. Once they come across this content, they are going to be hooked, they are going to be interested in, and, and hence they are going to cover so much time watching your videos. So the best thing which you can come up with your 4,000 watch hours is to ensure that you have at least provided that content which is more entertaining, which informs your audience such that they keep on watching and following you now and again. So such that they provide that watch time. And you can also do what? Do some live streams because during your live streams you are going to interact with your audience and aside they're going to cover another hours watching you and negotiating. It brings on some individuals and you find that your YouTube algorithm is being triggered, is being favoring you, and as such, you're going to be more expose it to a larger audience, which is going to watch your YouTube video. So that's how you're going to come with. Let me reply. Let's see what's what. So I hope she's going to join. So that's exactly what I'm saying. So you need to kind of go on live streams and somehow promote your videos. YouTube tends to promote. That's what I've heard. So I've not done it, but I thought live streams for me it's kind of engaging dialogues with those people who are ahead of me, or those people who are doing some fields which are so different from mine. And through that experience, learning one or two things through those discussions. So you can also do some live streams. And also, I need to talk about getting out subscribers. Also, it's the same case with subscribers. So for subscribers, it's the same case. You also need to provide good content, which will hook the audience and hold them to your content or to your YouTube channel. And as such, you can end up covering those 4,000 watch hours, and it's going to be amazing because the subscribers can share your content, can inform other colleagues to check up on your YouTube channel, and hence you're going to do amazing work on YouTube. So, how can you promote your platform on other social media platforms? Also, for me, I've not really come up with a nice structure, a nice formula which I can use in order to promote my YouTube videos on other platforms. For me, what I do is actually I share some of the links which I create my YouTube videos on. I share some of those links, and once I share, I sometimes hope those random individuals are going to join my live stream, not the live stream, but random individuals are going to watch my videos, random individuals are going to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So for me, I just do post some of the videos which I've already recorded, and while hoping that there is an individual who's going to come across this link, there's an individual who's going to come across this video and maybe watch at the same time subscribe. So that's how I use other social media platforms. And I don't know how really one can avoid becoming a spam because or being greedy on social media. But just be you on social media. Just be you. Don't maybe because all I know about social media is even if you don't do something on social media, you will be criticized. So the best thing you can do is just do you. About deleting one's old videos, and for me, I don't think you need to delete those videos. I deleted some of those videos, my old videos, and I was advised by a colleague. So I decided to delete those videos. But from what I've understood, what I've come to realize, and from what I understand now, is that those videos form some of the good memories you can ever come across. They narrate your journey, they show you where you have come from, they show you some of the progress which you have already made, and that can inspire you even to do more. things. So I believe there is no need for you as an individual to delete your online videos or the YouTube videos which you began with. They are essential, they can inspire you, and there are some individuals who are going to come across these humble beginnings and they can appreciate you in one way or another, or they can be inspired that you don't really need to be efficient or perfect to start any pursuit you want to get into. How to collaborate with others. Oh, this is so challenging, especially for those individuals who are starting. I being one of them. It's so hard to find someone you are collaborating with. It's so challenging, and sometimes it inspires me to kind of do what? To kind of put hard work. It's kind of I want to, but not really proving other individuals that I'm capable of maybe pushing myself forward, but it's kind of enabling me to kind of put hard work, to believe in my dream, to chase my own dreams, and as such, I'm going to be. I think rejection is kind of a fuel for me as an individual because if you are going to reject, maybe I collaborating with you, it's such a nice scenario that one day maybe we can shake a hand and we don't know that there's a time you rejected I to have you on my live stream or you to have me on your live stream. So it's kind of so inspiring for me as an individual. Once I face rejection, rejection is kind of a fuel that I'm going to do it. I don't want I don't want to be put down or feel rejected by you not agreeing to offer me some support. So for me, in terms of collaboration, it's challenging to find a YouTuber or a person who's interested to collaborate, who is interested to collaborate with you. But something which I found through all these live streams is that just try your luck, inbox as many individuals as possible, and you may end up coming with some individuals collaborating or coming onto your YouTube channel who you never expected. I want to give you an example. There's a YouTuber, a Nigerian YouTuber, who I found on so there's a Nigerian YouTuber who I came across on social media and I found her on Twitter. So what I did is let me reply text. So what I did is I unboxed her and she had around 5,000 subscribers. For me, at that time I was having around 400 subscribers. So it's actually now that I've gained 4 more other subscribers. So I decided to try my luck and I unboxed her. So and she was so welcoming. She was ready to uh, I had to host her on my YouTube channel and that live stream we did and she actually told me that she she was so ready to be hosted on my YouTube channel anytime I was ready to host her. And that's one of the best interviews I did with her. And I found myself so inspired by her humility because it's not so common to find an individual having subscribers and being monetized to welcome you, to have your attention. It's not something which is so easy. And I don't want to feel entitled to a given to be assisted by any person. No, I don't want to feel as such, but if you are going to try your luck, then there are high chances that you are going to find a person who is going to support you, a person who is ready to be hosted on your YouTube channel. So don't feel rejected, don't feel isolated, don't feel as such. So you need to try your luck, inbox individuals, request them, maybe ask even them if they can share your link. So it's going to be a nice idea. And there's also this issue of should you use some kind of money, some kind of resources to convince people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. So for me, I think that is not a good idea. And if you want really to build a community, if you want to build a platform which is, how can I say, a platform which is kind of a it's bulletproof. It's going to sustain you for a long period of time. Then I think the whole issue of giving, kind of giving away in order to have subscribers, it's not a good idea. And for me, it feels like you are selling your soul for money. It's kind of you are not really into something. It's like you need some validation for someone to be on your YouTube, for someone to be a subscriber. So for me, I will not encourage a person or an individual to give kind of gifts, to give some bonuses in order for a person to subscribe to your YouTube channel. And there is some chances that this person you are going to pay in order for him or her to be a subscriber. With the time, he or she is going to feel bored, discouraged, even not entertained, and she's going to get out of that channel. So there's no need of you selling or wasting your resources to give away. But if you are going to give away, it's kind of maybe if you have achieved some milestone, maybe achieving 100,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, which is even so difficult achieving 1,000 subscribers. It's not easy to reach 1,000 subscribers. But if you are going to give away kind of a gift because you have reached that milestone, then it could be nice and even also inspiring and kind of appreciation to your audience. But if you are going to give away in order to reach, not actually reach, but in order for you to have subscriber, then I believe it's not really something which is good or nice to create an authentic fan base. It's not good. So I think we may end up having her late, or maybe I don't know if she's going to join this reference, but she has communicated she's going to join, and so we need to be somehow patient and maybe be prepared for to expect the worst, as they say. Prepare for the best, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's it. So if you really want to start a YouTube channel, I believe it could be nice for you as a person, as an individual, to start as early as possible. Start adapting to YouTube platform, start understanding one or two ideas about YouTube. And by doing that, you are going to learn or you are going to be accustomed to the system. You are going to be used to the system. So you should start your YouTube channel as fast as possible. Even now, you can just stop watching this video and post a video. Say that I've started this YouTube channel and this was maybe even if you have not come up with a good image which you are going to specialize, you can just say that I don't have a niche for now, but I'm going to share some of the things which I'm interested in. And that would be your first video, and I believe it's going to find viewers on YouTube. it's going to find some validation on YouTube. So you don't need really any validation from this platform. Just do something which you are more inspired to do. Share your memories, share your fantasies, So those are some of the things which you need to ensure you invested your time in and start building a platform on those pillars. And what you need to prepare yourself on this journey or in this journey is to prepare that things are not as easy as such. You see, things are not as easy as that. And if you really want to be a YouTuber, then you should be prepared for a long journey, for a long struggle, for a long walk, because there's a lot of learning on the way. There's a lot of rejection. There's a lot of, how can I say? There's a lot of soul searching, whether you have done a right decision or a wrong decision. And those are some of the things which you need to prepare on YouTube as a new beginner, because there's nothing which you are earning on this platform, especially when you are starting out. There's really nothing which you are going to gain. It's only your passion which is going to prepare you forward. It's your passion which is going to inspire you to keep going. So for those individuals who are going maybe to join this platform because they've had some individuals making $6,000 per month on YouTube, maybe making 5,000, $10,000. It's not true. Yeah, individuals can make that. It's very possible. But during your earlier time, it's a struggle, it's a war, it's a challenging time, and if your passion is not going to inspire, is going not to excite you, then you're prepared for failure. That's why passion is something which should always come first when you're going to start your YouTube channel. It's not something which you should keep aside and then come for money first. No, do something which you're passionate about, and with time, as you build your community, as you gain traction on your way, then you're going to build a nice platform which is going to make you a living. At the same time, you are going to help other individuals through that platform. Because I've seen some individuals developing their own social media platforms into a business. You know, it's not easy, but it is very, very possible to develop your business or your social media platform, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Snapchat, into a business, a full business. You can make a living out of this platform. So don't be discouraged, there is money. And also, if you are interested in joining this platform, be be open to discussions. Ask other individuals what they have done different, which you haven't done. And as such, you are going to get inspired. As such, you are going to elevate it to become a more successful individual and to welcome new ideas, to incorporate new ideas onto your platform. And as such, you may end up going so far. Even you may wonder what happened. So it's okay to ask for clarification, ask those individuals who are ahead of you, and as such, you're going to get ahead through learning some experiences from other individuals who are ahead of you. And then maybe never underrate those individuals who are coming behind, from behind, collaborate with them. They may know one or two things which you are not aware of it, and they may even push you to their own audience. And that's essential for the growth of your platform, for the growth of your YouTube channel, for the growth of your presence on social media platforms. So it's nice to have an open mindset, be willing to share with other individuals, and you can propel yourself further. So I think we have like 10 minutes to go, and through these 10 minutes, I believe we are going to do one or two things before we conclude. And one of those things is to appreciate you for those who are standing on this journey with me. It's not a simple task, it's a struggle, it's a war, but through your own encouragement, through your own, I really don't want to fail you. I want to be a responsible individual. I want to be accountable. And since I promised you that I'm not going to quit, then be assured of success. And I believe I achieving success, it's not going to be for my own benefit, but we are going to benefit as a team in one way or another. I don't know who is actually which are going to benefit, but all I know, you know, that's even the story which I was listening to it the other day, that you find that on these social media platforms you develop a bond with other individuals who you will not even encounter in my whole lifetime. You know, maybe I have a subscriber here from North Korea. I wonder if North Korea even have something like YouTube. I really want. So maybe I have a subscriber even here from South America, North America, Britain, that's Europe, Asia, the way far, the far away China, there, Africa, Ghana, Senegal, Morocco. And there are high chances some of these individuals I will never come across in my lifetime. They will never come across my, they will never come, I'll never come across in their lives in their lifetime. So it's so scary sometimes, and it's so inspiring to realize that you may end up sharing some of your perspectives, some of your knowledge, some of your experiences with some individuals, and they resonate with those ideas, they resonate with those experiences, but in their lifetime, in your lifetime, you're not going to come across these individuals. It's so scary sometimes, it's so sad, but that's life. The life has become, the art has become like a small village, but it's so separated apart in terms of geographical differences. So I appreciate for those all individuals who are on these platforms, whether you are from Kenya, abroad, I appreciate you. I've never taken it for granted. Your support has always been appreciated. And all in all, we're going to make this together. And as good ambassadors of this YouTube channel, I would encourage you to share some of the topics, not actually topics, but some of the videos which I upload. At the same time, you can also give me your comments concerning which are some of the topics which you can get inspired, which you can get interested to know more about. And those topics I may end up touching, talking about them. Through that experience, I believe we are going to build a strong community, a strong team together, and grow as a team, grow as a platform. So that's what I'm going to conclude. But to be sure things are going to continue working, then I need to put persistence, hard work, and perseverance. All in all, I know that this journey is not easy, but it's possible. That's the most essential part. It's possible. There are ups and downs. Ups when we are ups, that's when you are successful, when things are going in order. Some of them to forget the downs. So I don't want to forget and appreciate the journey, especially these humble beginnings. And when I find some individuals coming along, showing support, it really inspires me to work more harder, work more perfect, and to improve my skills and again. That's a really thing which inspires me to learn this struggle to continue fighting. So I hope she's going to join. If she may not make it today, maybe someday, but I will not do what? I will not hold you hostage for so long on this platform because all I believe you have other things you need to do, and I'm not going to hold you hostage. So that's it. I'm not going to hold you hostage. In 1 hour time, if you are not going, if you will not make it today, there's always tomorrow. That's all I believe in. There's always tomorrow, but never postpone your dreams. You need to be realistic because once you come across and realize that once you do what? You do some introspection, do some deeper searching, and understand that the life is too short, then you end up changing your priorities. So never postpone your dreams. It's very okay to follow your passion because there is high chances that your passion is going to propel you to where you never intended or you never anticipated to reach. I've seen, I've not yet experienced it, but it's okay. My time will come. My time will come. So that's it. That's it for today. That's it for today. We need to wait for our guest. We need to give her some time. Maybe she's going to join. If it's possible, we are going to continue with this live stream. But if things will not work out, then there is always another day. That's very, very true. There's always another day. That's even when we are pursuing something, that's always even true. Some sometimes we get disappointed, but maybe things never work always the way you thought. Some things goes the opposite direction. Others splash, some dreams crash on your eyesight. So it's not always easy. Things don't work always as planned, but all in all, we don't give up. We need to pursue. We need to chase those dreams. So for today, that has been, we had to have a guest today. She's going to join, and we're going to talk on various topics if things are going to work out. And some of those topics is how to come up with your niche, basic equipment you require you as a beginner, and how can you come up with the 4,000 watch hours which are needed for you to be monetized. How can you reach those 1,000 subscribers, and how can you come up with those 4,000 watch hours? At the same time, we are going to talk about how to market your online platform. How can you market your YouTube channel on other social media platforms, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's TikTok. How can you market yourself on these other platforms? And then the thing which I would like her to talk about, how can you market yourself on these other social media platforms and become efficient on those platforms so that individuals may not perceive you as a scam, as a spam, as someone who is what? Who is, how can I say it? As someone who is greedy, you want to take advantage of your audience. So how can you market your channel? That's your YouTube channel on this social media platform. And also those who are joining, you can leave your comment. Also, you can join the live stream using the link which I posted on the screen. And also she's going to talk about whether one should delete the social media videos which you provided in your area or in your humble beginnings. Should you delete those videos or you need to do what? To be with those videos. So that's what we also talk on, or what we also handle or tackle. And what we may end up tackling is how should you collaborate with other individuals? How should you ask to collaborate with other individuals, maybe those who are ahead of you, or those who you are at par with, or even those who are behind you, those who you are ahead of? How can you collaborate with those individuals? And lastly, the thing which we may end up talking about is whether you should give some incentives, yeah, incentives or some gifts in order to gain subscribers on these social media platforms. Should you give away some incentives or some gifts in order for you to gain subscribers? For me, I've already given my own opinion concerning the whole issues or the whole questions which I've talked about or given. And maybe when she's going to join, then she can talk about our own understanding on our own opinions. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So I need to repeat my name. That's my name is Mosioma Augustine. I'm a Kenyan YouTuber. It needs to be clear. I need to be confident on myself. I need to be trust myself. I'm a Kenyan YouTuber. And my whole niche is about I really find so many things so exciting and especially collaboration in terms of dialogue, having huge form content discussions with other YouTubers, other specialists. That's where I specifically inform myself. And also, I'm really a good entrepreneur. Things are not working out, but all I know, I'm really a good entrepreneur. This is one of those business projects which I've started, and it's not hard, it's not easy to gain traction, it's not easy to break through, but I believe it's it's a journey worth it. So that's it. But I think now I need to conclude this live stream. The truth is I need to conclude this live stream. And for those individuals who are able to come across and give out some opinions concern not opinions but and were able to have their precious time watching this video. I appreciate you so much. And I also appreciate you for liking some of this, for giving a thumbs up to this video. Where can't you see, where can't we see each other in my next episode? My name has been Mosioma Augustine. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that when I upload videos like this one or when I come live on YouTube, in that position to be notified. But for the next coming week, just enjoy yourself, take care of yourself, protect yourself, enjoy your build out good friendship, good relationships, and go for your dreams. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.